It's week 2 of the National Football League. Up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He had a solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers under the lights on Thursday night.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight, we're on to week 2 in the NFL season as we've got a good one here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the
final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. Well, the Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here comes the rookie 7th-round pick. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. The Chiefs at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mahomes going to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Try to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here comes Reed. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Los Angeles taking the field led by Justin Herbert, 3rd-year man out of Oregon whose career is off to an incredibly productive start. On first down, it's Herbert. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. This defense for the Chiefs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. Here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 86 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room, in the cold tub, trying to get his legs back for this game.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. They'll run for it with Eckler. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And Mahomes opting to keep this one. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A big completion there against double coverage. And Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably was a challenge. Okay, you got a pick before? It's my turn now to make the big play. And that's exactly what he did.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
9 yards that time. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It was third and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Herbert on first down now. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Herbert's throw complete there to Beckham. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. Herbert operating from the red zone. This will be caught at about the 6. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Hopkins with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Open man downfield, that's Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we... Sorry, Coach. Put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Short little throw to Ebron. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up fourth down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on third. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, there were about 70,000 that were quickly calling for that flag. It comes out there for pass interference.
And what do you think, partner? A little sarcasm in that cheering from this crowd here tonight. What they're hoping now is to build a little momentum off of it and give them a more genuine reason to cheer down the road.
The 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs have moved out in front. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he finds his target, Ebron. And he is going to have the Chargers' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Now it's Herbert. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And some room to work. Touchdown, L.A. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Taking it about the 1. And now here comes Kansas City. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Gosh, he winds up getting 8 there. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Out to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. 7 yards on the pickup there. Second and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Mahomes. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
No, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. Throwing, Herbert. Into the hands of Beckham. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Herbert. Again, it's OBJ, back-to-back catches. The 20. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. KC's offense ready to take over. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Herbert to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. This one fielded at the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard in the last timeout on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, tried to help him shake it off because...
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers have just about sewn up this football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Chargers, they did what they needed to do. They